Hey guys, so today we're finally going to address the space behind the sink. We took a thin piece of plywood and used our Craig AccuCut, and of course, why put it on film so you could see it? We're just going to stand off to the side. But the space was an area above the sink. It used to have a cabinet there. This was just dry fitting it, making sure it fit, and then realizing that the electrical box is in the way. So Wally came to inspect, but we decided to test, get the electrical turned off, of course, and then move the box backwards into the wall some so it wasn't pushing on that new plywood. And then a dry fit again to make sure everything's nice and flush up against the wall. And we should be good to go. Put the power back on. Then I had to go searching in our wood pile. I had some cedar boards I remembered, but they were about 5.5 inches by about 3/4 of an inch thick. We didn't want too big of a boundary at the bottom there to kind of cover that gap, which we'll see in a second, but we did have this little 3.5 inch one, also 3/4 inch thick, but I think we can make that one work. So we got it cut and then tried to get it dry fit in there, and you can see there's like a gap between the tile and the wood, so we were using that board to kind of cover that space, and this was Jake and I debating whether or not we liked it. But we decided, what the heck, it's not going to be there forever, so on to sanding and staining. We did start with a 220 grit because the plywood was a pre-sanded plywood. It's in pretty good condition, so I just kind of cleaned up the edges. But that 1x3 there did need a little bit of work to kind of get the existing finish off of it, but finished with a 220 grit. We then used our Watco in the medium, or actually no, Watco in the dark walnut, because the plywood was pretty light to begin with, so we wanted a little bit richer of a color. So that is super easy to use if you've never used it before. It gives a gorgeous color, kind of an orange undertone, so nice umber colors in it. But goes on real easy, and then we used a bottle of liquid nails and kind of spread that all over like a big bottle of toothpaste, really. But we got it in all the corners to make sure that it would hold the plywood nice and snug to the wall. The wall is definitely uneven. It is a 1960s home, so the liquid nails was really just kind of helping us make sure it stayed to the wall nice and tight. And then as I started putting it on, I decided that I wanted the other side up. So got that up there and then just threw in some finishing nails on the corners and then got our other board up there as well. And these guys, we did spray poly these before they got installed. But looks good. Here's the finished product. Let us know what you think. Easy, temporary, until we can finish all the mirror tiles. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye!